Because when I'm doing my skincare in the morning, I have like limited time. I don't have time to like, make it a spa day and press it in. I wish I did. I wish I had the patience for it. But in the morning, I just have to get it on my face, get the next step on, get my makeup on, and then run out the door. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki LaRose, and today I thought I'd share how I prep my skin for makeup. So first step would be my liquid exfoliator. Second step would be my serum. Third step would be my moisturizer or a richer cream to lock in that serum. And then fourth step would be my SPF. Now I see all your comments on YouTube and even Instagram when I post makeup tutorials asking me what I use to prep my skin. So today I thought I'd share exactly what I use on myself almost every single day. Now the reason why I say almost every day is because there's a couple of products that I'll show you that I interchange from time to time, like depending on like what my skin needs at that moment, or like depending on honestly what I've run out of at the time. But the actual system of my skincare doesn't change. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna show you my first step, which is going to be a liquid exfoliator. So let me clarify one more time. This is my morning skincare prep. This is not my evening. That is completely different. These are the products that I grab every morning before I do my makeup. So this is my daily skincare prep. So after cleansing my skin with a gentle cleanser, I go straight into a liquid exfoliant, and I do this every single day. And again, I just want to remind you guys, this is for my skin. This is what works best for me. Everyone is different. So just try to keep that in mind when you're watching the products that I'm about to show you. These are all my personal picks and what works best for my skin. So my skin can handle a daily liquid exfoliant. Not everyone can. So again, just keep that in mind. I can't stress that enough. So my skin is used to that and it loves it. So I do a liquid exfoliator first. This one is from Naturium. I'm a diehard fan of this product. I go through so many. The brand itself is so kind. I actually work with them all the time. I do their campaigns. So they keep my kit completely stocked up. And so not only do I use this on myself, I keep this always in my makeup kit as a skincare prep. This works amazing on men's skin as well, like for men's grooming. But not only that, it's just a great first step. So what it's going to do is it's going to very gently exfoliate your skin topically, not like physically, like a scrub. Just very gently topically exfoliate your skin. Like I mentioned, my skin's used to it, so I can use it daily. And I love it. It just makes my skin super smooth, almost like glass-like too. And also it softens my skin. So meaning it's gonna soften my skin and get it prepped for whatever serums and moisturizers I put on top. So anyway, before I go on too much about this product, because I love it, I'm gonna get right in and take a cotton round and get my whole face. And with this product, you really should avoid your under eye. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be very honest. In the morning, if I'm in a huge hurry, which is typically the case when I'm doing my skincare and when I'm getting ready for work, I kind of slap this all over. But I try to avoid my under eye because you don't need to exfoliate that spot. Get around my nose. I always bring it down my neck. Can't ignore your neck. And if this cotton round ends up looking a little dirty, it's because I just came home from work and I took off all my makeup. So if there's some remnants, don't judge me. Before I move on to my next step, I just want to throw out a quick disclaimer that I am in no way, shape, or form a skincare expert. I am a makeup artist by trade. That's my passion and that's my lane and I stay in it. But I have worked with some of the most incredibly talented and smart skincare experts in the industry, and I've been able to pick up a lot of their knowledge and tips. I see all of your sweet comments on Instagram and on YouTube complimenting my skin, and I really appreciate it. And you guys are always asking me like what I use on my skin for morning, for night, for skin prep. So that's why I'm sharing this video with you guys today, and I hope you can watch it with an open mind. But if you want recommendations for skincare experts or people in the industry that know exactly what they're talking about with skincare. I will make sure I link them in my description box so you can check them out. Okay, moving on. So the way I do my skincare is I think about it in fours. So first step would be my liquid exfoliator. Second step would be my serum. Third step would be my moisturizer or a richer cream to lock in that serum. And then fourth step would be my SPF. So for my serum, I switch it out periodically, like I mentioned, depending on what my skin needs or what I've run out of or what I'm loving at the moment too, if I'm being really honest. I switch it out depending on that as well. I love this one from Naturium. This one is the niacinamide serum. So for my skincare, I always have to have a serum, but that serum has to be anti-aging. It has to be doing something for my skin while I'm at work, wearing makeup on top of it. It has to be something that is working to fight the signs of fine lines and fight the signs of aging. And so for me, I either go for a vitamin C serum, like just a straight vitamin C serum, which is brightening and hydrating and just really gives my skin that glow. And it's, of course, anti-aging. This one I love. It's also got zinc in it, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin E. So this is gonna be my anti-aging serum that I do before my moisturizer. Okay, and then for this, I see a lot of people taking the time to press their serums in, and I wish I could say that I did that, but I don't. I put on my fingers and I rub it in as quickly as possible because when I'm doing my skincare in the morning, I have like limited time. I don't have time to make it a spa day and press it in. I wish I did. I wish I had the patience for it, but in the morning, I just have to get it on my face, get the next step on, get my makeup on, and then run out the door. So that's my reality. But it is nice when you press it in. You feel like you're actually like getting more absorption, which you are because you're pressing it into your skin. But for me, I kind of go in and I just get the job done. I'm gonna take a little bit more and bring it down my neck. And whatever's left over, which is not a lot, I'll rub on the top of my hands. Because Lord knows they need some anti-aging serums because they're always doused in cleaning products and alcohol and makeup wipes and makeup removers, and it's really tough on my hands. And so I'm trying to fight the signs of aging on my hands right now. Okay, so next up, I always lock in my serum with a cream. And right now my skin has been loving this cream. This is a really rich, beautiful moisturizer. It actually works really well, surprisingly, for being so emollient. It works really well under makeup. It kind of gives my makeup something to grip onto. But also my skin's been a little more dry because it's winter and my skin's really it's not feeling very hydrated. So this really helps to lock in that serum and helps to moisturize my skin even more. And it just feels amazing on. But I will be honest, it's not the most affordable moisturizer. So I'll make sure that I link in the description box a couple other options that will work equally as well. Once again, this is what's working for my skin, so I just wanted to share it very honestly with you. But anyway, this is the Augustinus Bader, the Rich Cream, and it also comes in different sizes too. This is the largest one, which thank God, because I use this like crazy. Okay, moving on, I'm gonna do 2 pumps to start. Sometimes I go in with 3. Again, it just depends on what my skin needs that morning or that night. I actually use this morning and night. I love it that much, but morning, I usually do about 2 pumps. So the same way that I applied my serum, I'm gonna slap it on my skin. I'm gonna just rub it in and get the job done. And with this one, I take it under my eye. And I take a little bit on my eyelid. I'm gonna take a little bit more from my neck. eyebrow. And, you know, if I had the time in the morning to really, like I mentioned, like to really pamper myself and, you know, give myself a lymphatic drainage kind of massage while I'm doing my skincare, I would, but I just don't have the time for it. I'm just being totally honest. But it is nice if you take the time to, like, you know, really get in there and, like, you know, deep puff and get around your eye and then bring it down your neck and get that lymphatic drainage going. But I just slap it on. So since I took that thick, rich cream and I blended it under my eye, I don't need to go in with a separate eye cream. I'm being very honest with you. I just don't do that because of time, and, you know, it's just another step that I don't always want to take the time to do in the morning. And since I'm using that really thick, rich cream, it's perfect under the eye. It works so well to hydrate my under eye area. But if I am feeling extra dry under the eye or like extra tired and I have a little more time to throw in an extra step in my skincare routine in the morning, I will get a separate eye cream. This one is one of my favorites that I've been using. It's from Ren. It's a brightening dark circle eye cream. This one's really nice and just feels very like hydrating under my eye. Do I think that it helps with dark circles? I don't think anything's going to really help with my dark circles, to be honest, but I do think it's a great under eye moisturizer, and it feels really nice and cooling and hydrating under my eye. So if I have the time and if I feel like I need it, I'll add a fifth step to my skincare in the morning, which is this eye cream. And since I mentioned it, I'm just gonna pop some of this under my eye. You need a tiny, tiny bit of this eye cream. So just rub it between my fingers and then I will say this is the one part of my skincare routine in the morning. If I'm going to add an eye cream into my skincare, I will take the time to slow it down, and I won't apply it as aggressively as I apply the rest of my moisturizers and my serums, because I don't need to add to, you know, fine lines or wrinkles. This area is so delicate on our faces, so you want to make sure that you're not, you know, being too rough or too aggressive. Like, slow it down. If you're going to take the time to do the eye cream, just do it right. So I'll like press it in. And in terms of skincare prep, you don't want to use too much cream under your eye, because the more you apply, the more likely your concealer that you apply later on is going to crease, because you have too much of a thick layer that can't absorb. So you saw that little bit that I used under my eye. That's really only, honestly, like all you need. Just a very small amount. Press it in. Make sure you don't have too much, because that could really affect the way your makeup looks on top. Okay, last but not least, in my skincare prep that I do daily, I always do an SPF. And so this is one of those products that I mentioned earlier that I'll either switch out depending on like what my mood is or what I want my skin to look like. But this one, I'd say I probably use this one 5 days out of the week, at least. I rarely don't grab this one when I'm doing my makeup. And so this one is the Supergoop Glow Screen. It has SPF 40 in it. You guys, if you watch my channel, you've seen me use this in quite a few tutorials. This is also a product that I always have in my makeup kit, always. Like when I run out of this stuff, which is actually very often, because sometimes I'll like take it and I'll bring it down my client's chest and like on their décolleté and like down their shoulders. So this just underneath makeup is stunning, which, you know, you've seen in my tutorials. I've used it a couple times. But of course the added benefit is it's an SPF 40, which is amazing. So I never skip sunscreen ever, and either I'm using a basic one that doesn't have an illuminating effect, or if I want to look extra glowy and healthy under my makeup, I grab this, which is usually like 5 days out of 7 I wear this under my makeup. So going in now with my Glow Screen. Okay, it's gonna look like a lot at first. This is another product that I bring under my eye. But keeping in mind that I already have an under eye cream, I'm just gonna do a really thin layer just to protect my eyes from the sun and from any damage. I always bring it on my eyelid, all over my forehead. Okay, so that's it. That is the entire skincare prep routine that I do every single morning. And like I mentioned, that's my morning routine. I have a whole other set of what my husband calls lotions and potions that I do at night that I take forever. He says I take like 45 minutes to do my skincare at night, which is not true. It's more like 35. I hope you guys found this helpful. And like I mentioned, this is what works best for my skin. I'll make sure I link their handles in the description box for you guys, as well as the products that I used today in this skincare prep video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what else you'd like to see from me in the future, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.